A pilot hears a voice crackle through the headset, a clear instruction, a critical update. He doesn't say yes, he doesn't say okay, he doesn't even say got it. He simply replies, "Roger that." 2 short words. Heard in cockpits on battlefields, in space capsules, and now in everyday conversation. But almost no one knows where they actually came from. The real story is far more surprising. It begins long before jet engines and space travel, in the age of Morse code. Early radio operators needed a quick way to confirm a message had arrived. Typing out "received" took time, so they used a single letter RR for received. When voice radio replaced Morse code in the 1920s and 1930s, that letter needed a clear spoken form. Crackling static made single letters easy to miss. So military forces created phonetic alphabets, words that stood for each letter and could survive noise, accents, and poor connections. In the system used by the U.S. Navy as early as 1927 and later adopted jointly by the Army and Navy, the letter R was represented by the name Roger.
Roger.
Saying Roger was simply saying the letter R, and the letter R still meant message received. During World War II, the phrase exploded into everyday military use. Pilots, soldiers, and sailors across the Allied forces used it constantly. It was short, it was unmistakable, it cut through engine noise and gunfire. Important detail. Roger by itself only means the message was heard and understood. It does not mean the person will obey the order. For that they added another word, Wilco, short for will comply. Together they became Roger Wilco. After the war, the official phonetic alphabet changed. In 1956, the new international standard replaced Roger with Romeo, yet the old word refused to die. Soldiers who had used it for years kept saying it, pilots kept saying it, and then the entire world heard it. During the Apollo missions in the 1960s and early 1970s, NASA broadcasts reached millions of living rooms. Astronauts and mission control constantly exchanged "Roger" and "Roger that." The phrase left the cockpit and entered popular culture. Today you hear it in movies, in video games, in offices, and in casual conversation. It has become a universal way of saying, "I understand you completely." Have you ever noticed how satisfying those 2 words feel? There is a reason. They carry the weight of decades of high-stakes communication, where a single misunderstood syllable could cost lives. The next time someone says "Roger that," remember what they are really saying, not just okay, not just yes. They are echoing a system invented to keep people alive in the noisiest, most dangerous environments on Earth and later, beyond it. A single letter turned into a name, turned into a phrase. That still works perfectly, almost a century later. If you enjoy stories that uncover the hidden origins of everyday words and objects, subscribe to Story Behind the Things.